meatballs, and my sister-in-law always said it's 7. If you don't have Italian bread, which that makes it's about a 7-inch roll, and or 7 or 8-inch roll, and that makes the best filler for the meatballs. And if you're stuck, then you use 7 or 8 slices of American bread, and you wet it and squeeze it. And then you mix it with the meatballs. I mean the hamburger. And it must be chuck, because chuck is juicier.
It's 1:31.
You don't have this thing on, do you?
Maybe.
And then the secret to all of it is you must mix the bread with the hamburger first. I never knew that for a lot of years, and my mother-in-law, what she told me that. Because if you mix the bread at the end with everything in there, it becomes lumpy. Because once you set the eggs in there, you know, you must have the bread mixed in the hamburger before the eggs. So then, after that, after you take the chuck and the bread, that it's all mixed, you take a lot of parsley, not a sprinkle, a lot of parsley, a big handful of Lucatelli or Parmesan cheese that you have, a handful, heap it, throw it on there, and then you take minced garlic clove, real fine, because there's nothing worse than putting a piece of garlic, that in your mouth, and you get a big lump of garlic. And then you mix it all together, and then you take 3 eggs to the pound of chuck.
Okay.
And then you mix it all together, and then when it's mixed, you put it all in a bowl, and then on the side you take Italian breadcrumbs, and you shake it in the middle, big lump of it, and then you fry it, and then you pick the meatball up and you roll it, and it's rolled good, then you roll it in the breadcrumbs, and then you fry it. And that's mainly what it is. But I never knew. See, if I put everything in there and I didn't mix that, you know, at all. Just put everything in there that has to go in there. Then you got lumps, because you have to mix the bread first with the meat. So that's the secret. I never knew that for a lot of years. But finally, somebody said to me, Cass, you have to mix the eggs, the bread with the meat first before, you know, you're going to do that, because it'll be lumpy. Okay. That's it. Got that.